Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, October 13th, and I'm back home from being gone over the weekend to a Web MBA faculty retreat. Had a good time. Was real busy with meetings the whole trip, but it was still nice to be down at Callaway Gardens, and we had just a nice weekend. So I hope you did too. This week we're finishing up SAP. You have your third and final SAP activity this week, so we're going to be working in the financial module this time. Remember what we've done with SAP so far. Within one company, you acted as the person who was managing the sales process. So you created customers, you were able to go through the whole process of finding what the customer wanted, making an invoice, collecting payment, picking the product, shipping the product, receiving payment, the whole thing on the sales side. But then also last week we worked on the logistics side of materials management and looked at acquiring the materials to be able to build the product that you sold to the customer. And so we worked on the materials management side where we were now, GBI, Global Bike Incorporated, was now the customer. This week you're working on the financial side. And so we're going to be looking at the process of dealing with accounts payable and the finances that are flowing in and out of the company as we're doing the sales and as we've done the other. So you're seeing the money changing side this week with the financial module in SAP. So this is due, just like always, Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. Wednesday in class, we'll be looking at this activity, the third one, to see if anybody has problems. I'll be on campus tomorrow until around 2:30. I do have a meeting tomorrow that I think is at lunchtime. So if you're coming by, email me and let me know you're coming, and so that way I can make sure I'm there and let you know if I'm going to be in a meeting. But it's around, it may be at 10 o'clock in the morning. I have to check my calendar. So if you're coming tomorrow, email me to make sure you're not coming during my meeting time. And Wednesday, be on campus normal, 9:30 to 3:30 till class. I do have to give an exam Wednesday at 11 o'clock in an online class that comes on campus for exams. And so from 11 to 12:30 on Wednesday, I'll be tied up in an exam. Other than that, I'm in my office, and I think this activity is smaller and shorter, so hopefully we won't have as many problems because there's not as many steps. So just get in there and get to working on the SAP activity. One thing I need to show you that you need to remember, under course outline, we're in part 2, SAP activities. Week 8 is where you find your information for this week for SAP, but you need to also remember that back under the course outline, when you come to part 3, Week 8 is also in part 3. We've got to get back into the book because we've got a lot of chapter material left to cover. So with the short SAP activity, I had to put us back in to chapter 3. So you're back in Wiley Plus, reading a chapter, watching videos, studying the material, and taking the quiz here in Course Den for chapter 3. This chapter 3 quiz is due on Wednesday night at 11:59 p.m. on the 15th. So if you have any questions, let me know. But remember, you've got SAP this week and a quiz for Chapter 3, both due by 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday. We'll be in class Wednesday. I'll get you going to finish the SAP activity, get us rolling on what's happening the next week, talk about Chapter 3 some, talk about what's coming up the following week after that, and we'll just get moving back into the textbook material. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you Wednesday at 3:30 in the classroom.